Welcome back to the Duke Show, and this is what you need to know. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Welcome back to the Duke Show, and this is what you need to know. And on today's episode, we got a two-part little video. We got a two-part video. And this is based on the UFO sightings that everybody has been seeing nowadays. Uh, and this is because it's really a three-part series because I put up one video that everybody has seen already, which everybody online is breaking down the UFOs is in the sky, New Jersey. That video I showed y'all. But these are the videos that I told y'all about. Like, it was a whistleblower, it was a dude, an ex-CIA agent who predicted these things a long time ago in the 90s. I told y'all that in the last video, but I found the videos. So and it's two parts to this. So I'm gonna break it down into two parts, right? This is a guy reading memoirs of a CIA agent, he was a man in black. So y'all remember the movie Man in Black with Will Smith and all of that? And what's his name? The other dude that was with him, the other white dude. I forgot his name. But that movie was based on real life. So these are the memoirs of that dude. And is this guy right here that you see right here, his name is Victor Dante. And he's playing Tom Keating, reading Joseph Spencer's memoir. It said this is a clip from Aliens Overlords, Alien UFO Encounters, interview with a man in black on YouTube. It said it's claimed to be a reenactment of Robert Colson's transcript based on interviewing Tom Keating. All right, so let's check this out. Before we check this out, man, smash the like button. Smash all the buttons, man. Let's get into this vid.
My name is Joseph Spencer. From May 1970 to October 1997, I served the United States government as a top secret operative, but not in a category that is commonly known or understood. I was known as a man in black. Following 7 years acting as a counterintelligence agent for the CIA, I was recruited for a new assignment that entailed working within above top secret operations. I was aware of the black budget projects, but never knew the context of them due to their high level of secrecy. Even the president was denied access to their inner workings. Annually, billions of dollars are poured into black projects, which operate without any supervision or intrusion. They have full autonomy. The operations deal primarily with advancing military technologies, most of which have been reverse engineered from recovered alien spacecrafts that had either crashed or were shot down by our military. The public, sadly, will never, ever have knowledge of these operations. This transition in my life happened in 1970. The senior black project director was William T. Latham, who had worked under CIA Executive Director Richard Schlesinger. Latham stated that I was the perfect candidate for my new position. I was a foster child, and I had no connections to existing relatives. I had no friends or social life. It was easy for them to erase my past and provide me with a new identity. I gave myself to them as a priest would to his God. But first, my mind had to be erased. I was injected with various forms of mind-altering drugs, LSD, heroin, mescaline, morphine, sodium pentothal, and more. Drug-induced hypnosis followed with antegrade and retrograde amnesia. The goal was to program me to do two things: kill and forget. After 9 months of programming, I had become a man in black. What I later discovered was that not all the men in black were human. About a third were alien hybrids. Their distinctive feature was the absence of whites in their eyes, giving the impression of empty eye sockets. This unsettled me, and it took months to adjust to the reality of alien integration. My assignments largely dealt with UFO sightings and crash sites. In August of 1971, I witnessed my first UFO crash site just north of Edwards Air Force Base in California. Inside the craft were 3 grayed humanoids, 2 dead, 1 still alive. Also in the craft was a human female abductee. The alien humanoids were transported to the base, but 2 witnesses had arrived before us and took several photographs. The first surrendered his camera, but the second fled. When we apprehended him, he resisted, and I was ordered to silence him, which I did. The killing of witnesses was executed with a wand that acted very much like today's taser, but the voltage from the wand would cause immediate cardiac arrest, and the victim's death would be attributed to natural causes. We silenced countless victims, not only men, but women of all ages and even teenagers. The following day, after each kill, our memories were reset, so we would have no recollection of the murders. A good majority of the victims were ufologists and whistleblowers. Among the ufologists I personally silenced were Paul William Cooper, Milton Vigay, Claude Monroe, Anthony Vargas, and noted documentarian Samantha Willis. When my wand malfunctioned with Samantha, I resorted to strangulation. She fought for her life for almost 2 minutes. In recalling this act, I stared into her pleading eyes for the entire duration with absolutely no remorse, guilt, or feelings. That was how effective the mind conditioning was. And it's her face that haunts my dreams more than anyone's to this day.
So they stuffed out a documentarian.
Yep.
Well, that's not good to hear.
Yeah. All right, we're going to move on. In 1954, Dwight Eisenhower signed what's known as the Granada Treaty with the alien gray race. In exchange for shared alien technologies, the Greys were allowed to abduct a number of humans annually for medical examination. The Greys also demanded anonymity from the public. A short time later, human technology took a giant leap forward with circuit chips, fiber optics, and lasers. The Granada Treaty is still active today, but the number of human abductions has increased, despite objections from the world governments. Now, the really interesting part. Every year, at least 8 million children go missing in the world. I can attest that 1/3 of them are abducted by government operatives and transported to any one of the 1,477 underground military installations on the planet, then imprisoned for the remainder of their lives. The children are subjected to biological and genetic experiments, dissections, and mutilations performed not by human scientists, but an alien gray species. During my stay at the Vanguard Underground Base north of Phoenix, Arizona, I witnessed many of these procedures. Because there was no form of anesthesia administered to the young patients, the halls reverberated with the screams of tortured children from morning to night. The ones that perished were incinerated in the installation's crematoriums. My point of contact at this base was Lieutenant Colonel Charles T. Leninger, and he was a human-alien hybrid. And get ready for this.
Damn. So these are the words from an ex-CIA agent, former MIB agent, Man in Black. So he is giving us a description of all the things that he done seen in his tenure of being on that job. All these kids that's being abducted, they're being tested and mutilated for different experiments from the Greys. And if they die before they can get, the experiment off, they incinerate them, burn them up. And the people in the past that was catching these UFOs and catching these, these sightings, they were, executed. So these are the words of a person who was on, on a ground boost person. So this part one, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, and let me know if y'all ready for part two. Smash everything, smash every button, and until next time, let's get it.